Bintang Bernie here at the 5:30 protest in Town Hall, Sydney. I suspect that the protest here is twofold. What we're having is a protest against, thank you, I'm dropping stuff, protest in solidarity with Palestine and the appalling genocide that's been perpetrated there. But also, this protest is more than that. This protest is about the fact that the Australian government has invited the head of a state which the UN has declared is guilty of genocide, and it has invited a head of government who the UN has declared is guilty of inciting genocide to come to our country. The very people who are here protesting such a disgraceful act are told that they live in a free and democratic society where protest is one of their fundamental rights. But at the same time, they're also told that to protest is illegal. So that contradiction is brought out only when our government seeks to curry favour with the state of Israel and to hide its genocidal crimes. The fact that the head of a foreign state needs to come here to provide solace to people who apparently pretend to be Australian citizens raises questions in itself. If Australian citizens need solace, why can't they get it from Australian politicians? Why would we invite heads of other nations to come and provide solace to our people? Well, of course, the truth is that these aren't our people. These are people who have declared their unity and their loyalty and pledged it to a state other than that in which they live. These people have not integrated into Australia and they have not become part of our society. They have maintained a distinct independence and a loyalty to a foreign body, and that should be pointed out. The fact that Prime Minister Herzog is here, a man who has boasted about the carpet bombing of civilians, who has happily signed bombs being dropped on civilians, who states that there are no innocent civilians in Gaza. This man should be arrested. Not only that, the question begs why Home Affairs Minister Tony Burke has allowed this to take place. One of the provisos for issuing a visa to Australia is that such a person coming to Australia will not present a divisive air or promote division within the Australian community. And yet, here we have someone who is promoting exactly just that. Someone who is the most divisive figure to visit this country, possibly more than decades, possibly ever. And yet, he's been granted not only a visa, he's been granted the red carpet when he shouldn't even be allowed in the country for the mere fact that his division is sowing dissent and discord within the Australian community. One of the fundamental reasons for cancelling a visa. So we're here, we're going to see how it pans out. There are more police than protesters, I have to say, and there's helicopters buzzing overhead, and what I can only state is a form of mass intimidation and an attempt to sway people from exercising their so-called democratic rights, if we have any left in this country, to protest against something which is an appalling disgrace, a blight on this country's history, and an absolute shame on the Albanese government. It's Bintang Bernie, Town Hall, Sydney, protesting against Herzog.